Hello, my name is Kimberly Hargrave, and I'm going to be giving my informative speech on childhood obesity. About 15 years ago, when you think of a child playing, you think of them being socially interactive, outside, running and jumping around, or doing something interactive, whether it's riding bikes, playing tag, swinging on the monkey bars. Whereas today, when you see a kid, typically they have a bowl of popcorn or a bag of chips out, watching TV, playing computer games, social interactions on the internet. Not very personally interactive. Because of that, since 1980 to 2000, obesity has tripled. And since then, it has gone up even more. Between 1980 and 2000, childhood obesity between 6 and 11-year-olds was actually 7%, whereas as soon as the 21st century hit, it became 18%. And for adolescents of 12 to 19 years, it went from 5% to 21%. That means 9 million children in America are considered overweight or obese. That's a lot of kids. Being obese or overweight even, it causes tiredness, laziness, lack of initiative, can even cause asthma. But obesity actually leads to joint deterioration or joint fatigue. Kids can have sleep apnea at a really young age. Type 2 diabetes, which usually doesn't even show until you're an adult. And it can even lead to early onset of insulin resistance. High blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, high cholesterol. It all leads to a very unhealthy lifestyle, which probably for this generation will live a much shorter life than our parents. It also causes emotional and mental distress of depression and poor self-esteem, which kids in school can be very cruel, and they were just as cruel before as they are now. And if you're not the typical awesome clique stereotype, you're open to critique. Having all of these conditions and health problems as a child, being obese, you are very likely to be an obese adult also, which can lead to so many problems beyond what was previously mentioned. It can lead to several different types of cancers. A common link would be breast cancer, colon cancer, kidney, liver, pancreatic, ovary, prostate cancer, and so many more. It also causes an early onset of osteoarthritis, which is basically deterioration of not just the joints, but of your bones. Not necessarily easy, but a good fix to it would be to be changing a lifestyle as a family, to be setting a good example for your kids. Exercise, eating healthy, that does not come easy by habit. But if you can be a good example, instead of grabbing for a candy bar or a bag of chips, grab for some fruit or some vegetables. Instead of sitting around on family night watching TV or movies or playing video games, maybe get up and go to the park, ride a bike, go to the pool. Do something more interactive. And interaction isn't the most important thing. Encouraging them is. If you don't encourage your kids, they're not going to want to go outside. They're not going to want to have fun. I knew someone whose parent would lock their kid out of their house until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, forcing him to go outside and interact and burn calories, have fun, and use up his energy. It might seem like a cruel way of encouragement, but it is a type of encouragement. Get your kids out. Go out yourself. Be an example. And thank you for listening to my speech. And that's